I'm Phil.
Welcome to Cents Sensibility, where we like to talk about money without the stress. My name is Chris, and I'm here with my good friend.
I'm Phil.
In today's episode, we're going to be busting the myth that saving money has to feel like a punishment, because it doesn't. Look, no one wants to give up their favorite coffee, their hobbies, or nights out. The good news is that you don't have to. I'll show you 3 easy ways to cut costs without sacrificing the things that you love. It's all about balance, smart swaps, and getting the most out of your money. Alright, man, so first, let's talk about trade-offs, dude. Saving doesn't mean cutting out everything. It just means cutting back a little bit. You know, you love your daily coffee runs? Well, instead of going every day, just try cutting it down to twice a week, right? Or if you're a big takeout fan, DoorDash, Instacart, all that fun stuff, make it your Friday treat, your dedicated night to take out. Or, for the rest of the week, you can just cook at home, right? Once, I had a friend who used to go out and buy lunch every day, at work, and it added up to $200 to $300 a month of money he could cut back on, right? So when he started meal prepping 3 times a week instead, he ended up saving I think it was $120 or $150, and he still got to enjoy going out to lunch because he had that balance and trading it off, so he wasn't wasting as much money, especially nowadays with the cost of inflation and everything else going on. It's a big deal. It adds up quick.
Yeah, Chris, and I always tell everyone to focus on quality over quantity, and enjoying something less can often make it feel special when you do it, like buying lunch.
Oh no, dude, I completely agree with that. Quality over quantity, 100%. I'd rather have something that's really nice and good opposed to having a lot of things that are just shit, right? But next, number 2, man, let's talk about finding free or even low cost options for the things that you already do and love, right? You'd be surprised, and I tell everybody all the time, how many free things there are out there, resources and little fun things to do. You just have to go looking for it, right? And some of these examples, it's hey, you love working out. Well, hey, guess what? A lot of local parks, or up and coming let's say trainers and stuff offer free fitness classes. And obviously, the internet itself has a lot of beneficial things. YouTube has, is full of amazing workout videos. You enjoy books and movies instead of going out to go buy new movie releases. If anybody even does that, I think everyone goes to Amazon or Prime or whatever and buys them. Go to the library. I think it's an untapped resource nowadays, because it's basically just a treasure trove of free entertainment. Is you can go to a library and either rent or even just straight buy things for close to nothing, which is great. And I remember growing up, I would do that a lot. Not buy stuff, but I would rent movies or even just checking out books and stuff like that when I used to read certain comics, right? And then if you're into social events, look at your community calendar. Every city, every town has one. There's always free festival, open mic nights, and local art shows. And honestly, it's kind of entertaining because obviously you're trying new things, maybe meeting new people, if you like that social interaction, stuff like that. And it's honestly so fucking nice.
Yeah, dude, I think most people forget that the goal isn't to stop doing what you love. It's to find a way to do what you love without wrecking your wallet,
No, I'm completely on board with not wrecking your wallet, and I agree with that. But honestly, that brings me to my next and final point, man, right? Is about being smarter so you don't have to work as hard, right, with your spending. So let's talk about getting more bang for your buck, right? Sometimes that's saving money, right, in different ways. And it's as simple as just being a little bit more savvy with your spending, right? So I like to tell people some of the, things that you could do is using cashback apps, right, to earn money back on purchases that, you're already going to be, going to make anyways, right? They may not be as crazy as credit card cashback rewards or whatever, but they're more beneficial because you're not getting yourself into more debt. And always looking for discount promo codes. I think there's Google extensions out there that do this for you for if you're online shopping. I think the extension is called something, it's by Honey, I think it is. And it makes it so easy. You literally just would click the little promo box, it pops up and gives you just a little option to say, hey, here's a free discount code, and then boom, save 15, 10%, 20, 25% sometimes, right? It's fucking great. And even when it comes to buying used things, buy used instead of new for things like furniture, clothes sometimes, if you're into that, thrifting, right? Or even tech, Facebook Marketplace, as much of a savage wasteland as it is, in certain genres or niches, it's really nice. Thrift stores have a lot of good finds as well. And I think for me personally, I like to buy refurbished tech, right? And a lot of those refurbished tech sites can save you big bucks. Or I got the camera that we're filming on right now, dude.
right? I mean, think of saving smarter as a game. How much value can you get out of every dollar? It's kind of addictive once you get started, kind of like drugs. But seriously, don't do drugs, guys.
All right, so go ahead and drop in the comments, what's one thing you'd never give up, right? But you found a way to save money on, right? So for me, it's coffee. I found a way to make it barista style at home, whether that's by investing in like an all-in-one little barista station. I think Ninja just came out with one. And honestly, it saved me a lot of money at home and I love it. But just remember, saving money doesn't mean giving up everything you love. It's about making small trade-offs, finding creative alternatives, and being smart with your spending. These little changes like this can add up fast and let you still enjoy the things that matter most to you, right? So really just think about it. And if you enjoyed and if you like this episode, hit the subscribe button, like and share with someone who's trying to save without sacrificing their current lifestyle, right? And don't miss out on our next video where we'll be diving into how to stop living paycheck to paycheck. And as always, keep your cents and sensibilities in check.